9:14 on your Friday morning. Thanks for waking up with BT. You got Devo Brown and Meredith Shaw here with you. And whether you're a teen or an adult facing unexpected breakouts, acne can really cause havoc with your confidence. So joining us now is the founder of FACET Dermatology in Toronto, Dr. Geeta Yadav, to remind us of the do's and the don'ts. Welcome, doctor. We're glad to have you here.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here. It's a good topic.
And it is. It's something that we can all learn still at this age. I mean, we got teenagers that are always asking. I have teenage nieces that, you know, we're hanging out. They're like, I got this breakout. What do you? And I'm like, well, try this. But I'm still learning as well. So what are some of the do's and don'ts? Let's start with the do's.
So I think it's really important to a couple of things. So there's been a lot of talk online about, you know, in social media about these complicated skincare routines for young people. So I'm not a big fan of that, but it is important that what are the things you can do? Cleanse your skin regularly, use a moisturizer. You can also use an SPF every day. That's a big thing for dermatologists, obviously. But in addition to that, if you struggle with acne or a skin condition, then having those products with an active ingredient that can help you with those things. So I think those are some of the main items that people should try to make sure they incorporate in their routine, especially young people, because they don't always do those things.
Yeah, so that's some of the do's, and there are don'ts as well.
Yes, there are don'ts. So the don'ts, don't overcomplicate it.
Yeah.
You know, people can use too many active ingredients and then it can actually irritate their skin and make it look worse. Don't think that if you're not succeeding that you're doing something wrong. You're not alone. I think this is really important. Acne is a medical condition, and it's so important for people to realize that if those great over-the-counter products aren't cutting it, that's okay. They need to see their family doctor. They need to see a healthcare provider.
One thing you also mentioned is do not squeeze it. Do not pick at it, because that's what we all want to do. It's got to go.
Don't pick.
Yeah.
And do you like those patches that I'm seeing everybody wear?
Yeah, they're cool.
Like
they're
stars.
very cool.
Okay with that?
I wish I was a teenager again. Like, that's great. You just pop a star sticker on it and keep going.
Instead of a dopple of toothpaste or something that you would put on it before.
Don't use toothpaste. That should be on the list.
Don't use toothpaste.
Don't use toothpaste.
Don't use toothpaste.
Don't use toothpaste.
Never have I done that, Dr. Geeta.
No, not at all.
Let's talk about how this affects, and I know it does for all ages, but teenagers especially, if you have a pimple, you have the acne, it can really mess with your mental health.
Yeah, it really, really can. So just a couple of high-level statistics for your viewers is acne affects about 5.5 million people in Canada. So about 20% of the population, and sort of 100% of the people that experience acne experience it on their face. So that's a really visible location. And 80% of those folks are between the ages of 12 and 24. So it affects young people who are already at a pretty critical phase in their lives, who are already struggling with lots of issues that may impact their mental health. And we know from research that acne can cause anxiety, low self-esteem, depression, even suicide. So it is a very important condition that can really impact how people live, their social isolation, how embarrassed they feel, how they interact with others, and during that critical time in our life where, you know, everyone's meeting new people and going to school, and a lot of things are happening during those ages.
Yeah, you're really discovering who you are, and when that is something you're wearing, that can be a difficult thing to grapple with. You did say to go to your family doctor, and that might be the first place, hopefully, that people do go, but as a dermatologist, I mean, how can family doctors support that journey?
Totally. So I wish I could see all the patients that need me, but that's very hard. There's not enough dermatologists. It's something that we talk about often in our specialty. But family doctors, nurse practitioners, your primary healthcare provider, whoever that may be, pediatrician, can certainly start you on that skincare journey. And I think what I really want to emphasize is what people don't realize is that acne is a medical condition. It's covered by every provincial health authority in this country. So you're not alone. You don't have to suffer alone. Go see your doctor. They can help you. They can guide you. They can start you on topical treatments, and that there is a lot of hope. You know, there's a lot of hope for folks out there.
Yeah, again, you mentioned 5.5 million people. There's a lot of people, if you are suffering from it or you're feeling it, don't get too much into your own mind about it, because there's a lot of people going through the same thing. More information, if people want to reach out, where can they get you?
So I do a lot on social media. My handle is @Geeta Yadav MD, but also our website, FACETDermatology.com. Always happy to take new referrals and see folks who need me.
Awesome, Dr. Geeta. Thank you so much. That's some great information.
Great stuff. I'm glad you're up on social media because you can combat some of the other information, misinformation.
That's right.
It's on social media as well.
That's one of the main reasons, for sure.
Good.
Very important. Appreciate it.